What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. And I have Dante on the pod.
Hello.
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
My absolute pleasure. We just
you.
spent a wonderful little evening together.
Yes, we did. And congratulations on 8 seasons.
Thank you. It actually is insane to say that out loud. Like, the fact that I've been doing this for like 4 years is nuts. But I'm really just getting started. Yeah.
I love.
I feel like the Good, Bad, Ugly has really brought my podcast to a place that I'm like extremely proud of. So
yeah. Especially, I don't know, the name and everything. It just fits with the theme. Yes. But it's still very like uplifting and fun. Yeah.
I think so too.
No, completely. I love it.
Well, I'm excited to have you on.
Thank you.
It was also nice to just get some one-on-one time.
Yes, I know. I feel like I've not like seriously sit down and talk to you like out of a group setting.
Seriously.
So it's been so much fun. And you're always such a joy. You're always a ray of sunshine every time I see you.
I feel the same as you.
The dark bars that we see each other in, it's
Straight
always
up.
a ray of sunshine.
100%. Well, this is nice. It's also just nice to, I feel like that's what I love to use this podcast for, is just like a little excuse to have someone over for a meal. And I don't even have to cook it. That's a beautiful thing.
Check and check.
It's amazing.
That is so fun.
How often do you feel like you get over to my neck of the woods, like Logan Square area?
I'm really bad, and I told myself like 2024 I need to come to Logan Square because I've heard like it is popping.
Yeah.
It's popping. The food is great. The bars are great. I'm just the entire time I've lived in Chicago has been east of I-90.
Totally.
So I'm just like, I avoid the highway like the plague. Like,
I understand.
I do not.
Understand.
And then also when I do come over here, I usually like headphones in, Uber in the car, and I'm just like dead to the world. Like, how I get here is how I get here.
No, totally.
Where I am, I'm like,
it's
whatever.
None of your business.
Exactly. But no, I feel like a lot of the friends that I've made the past 2 years have definitely like opened me up to like more different neighborhoods. I feel like with Wicker Park, I usually just go for like shopping and thrifting, but now I'm like starting to go out for like more of the bar scene, more food, and Logan Square especially too with more of the bar scene.
There's some good thrift stores over here too.
Okay, I need to come. I need to come. But yeah, no, I'm really bad about, I'm really like,
I understand.
Bad Chicagoan. I'm really bad about coming west.
Do you ever take the bus?
Yes, but like, I'm a train girly at heart.
Yeah.
And then so I feel like if I do come west, I usually taking an Uber because like today I'm usually running late.
No, totally.
So
Same.
That's
literally.
like so like the buses, it's like I have to take like 2 buses to get over here, so it's like usually like an hour minimum ride.
No, straight up. It takes like 40 to 60 minutes to pretty much get anywhere on the bus for me.
Yeah, exactly. And my luck, I can never time like getting off a bus and then getting on one within like,
and then it's another 20 minutes.
A 15-minute period. So it's
know.
like you're just sitting there staying by the bus stand. Like,
I know.
Is it gonna come soon? Yeah.
Which is fine in the summer, but when that happens to me in the winter, I actually want to kill myself.
Oh yeah, no, I won't do it in the winter.
No, it's not worth it.
No, because
I'll
you
pay
will
the
get
10,
wind.
15, 20 bucks, whatever.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, Uber and Lyft, they have these lulls sometimes where it's like super expensive and then other times it's super cheap.
I know.
I feel like we're in a super expensive peak right now.
I would agree with you.
But I feel like, I don't know, like in a couple weeks it'll be like $10 to get over here. Easy.
I wonder why that is. I need a man on the inside.
Thank you. I thank you. Uber is, I mean, they have a headquarters here.
Yeah.
Anyone work for Uber?
No, seriously.
Tell us
come on my podcast?
Tell us what the secret is.
No, please, because some of us need help. Some of us need the cost lowered.
Yes, the cost lowered, and we need that. We run late.
I know.
I need to be.
You're in a safe space. I'm constantly running late as well.
I just have no concept of time.
Same.
Like absolutely none. It's so bad. I feel like my good friends will literally tell me to be somewhere like 30 minutes before, and that's like. That's still like not enough time. Like I will be late. You tell me 9, I'll be there at 10. Like
totally.
It's so bad. And I'm very lucky where I have like a lot of friends who are very understanding of that and will also call me and be like, hey, where are you? And I'm like, I'm coming, I swear. So
I saw this TikTok of this girl recently who her friends told her that the dinner reservation, I think, was like a full hour earlier than it was.
Oh.
And then she showed up Like the dinner reservation was at like 7. She showed up at like 7:30 and it wasn't actually until 8. Like so fucking funny. And she was like, okay, yeah, you guys got my ass.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Good job. And now I'm here early.
I know. And I get it. I feel like I completely understand. Like I deserve it. It needed to happen.
Totally.
But then like the 1 out of 100 times I am early, I'm sitting there like, this is why I'm not
No,
early.
because how boring is it to be early?
It's so boring.
Complete waste of time.
I mean, yes, I do like, it is nice being able to like show up and being able like to be calm and not show up like sweaty, running late, saying hi to everyone and being so like, true. Oh, I'm good, let's go. Like you guys are waiting on me, I'm fine. And so it is like, and also like just respecting people's time. I do understand. I know. It's so hard to be like, like that's like when it comes down to, it's like when people say it's like a disrespectful thing. I'm like, I get it. I understand.
Do you have people who get mad at you?
Not to my face.
Yeah. Okay. Totally.
But like, I mean, it's to the point where people just like expect it of me. So it's like, I'm like,
you've set the precedent.
I've set the, have done that. And I'm just like marked as that, that's my like what my my red A letter. Yeah, my scarlet letter, my red A. Yeah, no, that's my cross to bear. Yeah. But I mean, I've done it to myself, so
I know. I do have a couple of friends who have never like gotten specifically mad at me, but have said it makes them really mad when people are late. And I guess for me, it's one of those things where whenever I set a time, I'm hoping people will be late because I'm also running behind. So like today when you were late, I was like, absolutely no worries, my love, because I'm not ready either.
Thank God. Yeah. No, I'm the same. Like I run on time where it's like if you have a party.
Yeah.
You said that, so you set it at 8.
Right.
Maybe the first person will show up at 8:30, but it's like usually a good friend, so you have no problem still getting ready,
Completely.
and then like everyone's like at 9. Like that's my vibe all the time. So even like, I mean, like appointments and everything, getting to work, I'm always just a little late.
Yeah, same.
And
appointments and work, I'm usually closer to like 5 to 10. But then, I used to, my college job, I worked at our university bookstore. And I worked there for like pretty much all of school. So I was pretty tight with my boss. And at a certain point, I was showing up like an hour and 45 minutes late to work every day. She never really said anything to me. I don't know what the fuck my problem was. I was like, and of course it's hourly, so I just wasn't getting paid for that time. But like, I was definitely supposed to be there. Like, I just like, now when I got used to that, I was like, how am I ever going to be a part of the real world?
No, completely. Corporate America could die. But that is so like an actual job. And they're like, whenever you show up, you show up.
No, literally.
What a vibe.
And I'll do my best when I'm there. But
when we're there, 110%. Like we're on. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I always feel that with you. We're like, when you're out, you're on.
Yeah.
So it's like,
thank you.
Sorry if I'm like an hour late for this.
Exactly. Right.
I'm giving 110%.
I'm showing up and showing out.
Exactly.
I'm just doing it a little bit later than we expected.
I know. My thing is just like I like, again, no concept of time. Like I take my time to get ready and like I'm not gonna leave the house if I don't feel complete.
Yes.
Even if it's like a casual look, it's like I still want to make sure I'm like hitting my vibe.
No, totally. That makes actually a ton of sense because you always look amazing.
Speak on it. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I try. I mean, like, that's the reason I'm late.
No, right.
I'm 30 minutes late because I was in the mirror and like,
because I care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to look my best for y'all.
Exactly. It's not for me. It's for you.
Totally. Okay. Well, how would you describe your personal style? I don't think I knew that you were into thrifting, but I love that.
I love thrifting. Personal style, I would say is like 90s, like 90s baby.
Totally, I see that.
70s color.
Okay.
And then a little bit of like late 80s silhouettes.
Okay.
Like I like the grunginess and like the kind of like piecey together the 90s is.
Totally.
I love the colors of the 70s, like primary colors but muted in a way, but very colorful still.
Yeah.
And then 80s, like I love a boxy look.
Okay, totally.
I'm never like I the skinny jeans, like I feel like that was like probably like I never really hit that
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
I got some big thighs, so it's like my jeans have always been skinny.
Yeah.
But and then everything else is just like I always feel like a boxier look. Like I like a bigger look. I like not being able to see like I guess my body under it. Like I like the mystery.
No, totally. I kind of feel the same. I feel like it's fun as a woman. It's fun to dress a little bit more androgynous in that way.
Yes,
and it just I feel like it makes all of my outfits just a little more interesting. Yeah,
completely. That's what I'm like. Big thing like gender clothes do not have gender.
No,
you can wear whatever you want.
And it's so fun to experiment.
So fun, especially like because I mean like men's and women's clothes do fit different.
Completely.
So it's like the cut of something is like, oh, it actually fits, like a women's shirt fits my body better.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how the pants come up a little higher because it's like a little bit higher waisted.
Yeah. I love a high waist on a man.
Okay. Like a high waist, straight leg slack.
Absolutely.
Could die.
Literally.
Could die. So yeah, and then like when it comes to thrifting, like my biggest thing is like I love the unique pieces. I like when you go thrift how it's like it's one in it, like it's one in a million. Totally. It's that one. Even though sometimes when you go to like Crossroads and Buffalo Exchange, you pull out like that like Urban Outfitters or the ASOS, and it's like, why put that back?
I know. Like, why are you accepting these?
Exactly. So, but yeah, no. So Chicago has some great thrifting, and it's just fun to be like again, be more unique.
Yeah.
Have that little like pop of color, and also one of the best compliments you can get is when someone's like, I love your outfit, and you're like, I thrifted it. Right? It's custom. It's basically saying it's custom to me.
Straight up.
So I love that. What about your personal style?
I feel like mine grows and changes. It's actually interesting because I feel like, so I cut all my hair off probably now like 4 years ago. And I feel like when I cut off all my hair, I was like, wait, now I kind of want to dress more feminine because other parts of me like aren't. Mm-hmm. And so I've been kind of playing with that a little bit. I am in a stage where I used to change my hair constantly. Like that was my favorite thing to do, dye my hair, cut my hair, do something.
Okay, love.
And there's only so much you can change when it's this short.
Yeah.
So I am kind of ready to maybe get like another short bob and then see where that takes me. But I definitely gravitate towards things that are like a little grandma, a little Western. I love a cowboy boot.
I was gonna say I like the Western. Yeah. I get that completely. Yeah.
It's just so good.
But it works on you so well.
Thank you.
I also back to your hair. When I found out you cut it, blew my mind. Yeah. Blew my mind because it's always crazy. So good.
Thank you.
And I also find it funny how you say like when you cut your hair you try to dress like more feminine because it's like never once like the way you style and the way you cut it is so I've always find it so feminine. It's so cute.
I feel like it just like I used to dress in like you will barely see me in a flat shoe with this haircut. There's something about it where I'm like, this haircut is looking better with a heel.
I love that. We should all be in a heel.
No, straight up.
At least a little one.
I know. I love a heel.
A little confidence boost
100%.
At the end of the day.
I recently got James his first pair of cowboy boots. And they have a little bit of a heel, so he's nervous. But I'm like, you're going to look amazing.
We all, it's seriously just like a little bit of a confidence boost. And especially.
Also that sound. Yeah.
That click clack, honey. We love a shoe that makes a sound that is not the slap of a flip flop.
Which is the worst noise known to mankind.
Like nails on a chalkboard cannot stand. I'd love a flip flop.
Yeah.
But like don't slap it.
No.
Can't do that.
Right.
But a heel click, boom, boom.
Love, just so
love. I cannot wait to see him out in these cowboy boots. I can't wait to
Same.
compliment him. I'm going to be keeping an eye out, James.
Seriously. No, we got them and really, when we went to San Fran, we went to the Alameda Antique Fair.
Love. Oh, how cute.
It was insane, and it was so fun. Tents for miles.
Right.
It was very much like a bargaining. Like you had to kind of do a little bit of that with the sellers, which I'm not totally used to because if you tell me the price, I'm like, sure, whatever, I'll buy it at that price.
Especially when you're at like a fair like that because it's like it's always like these small businesses and you never know when like some of these people actually do like their own custom stuff where like they maybe like twisted it a little bit. I feel like you find that in Chicago a lot, like
a little upcycle.
Yes. We just went by this one stand that my friend walked in one of their fashion shows, and I cannot tell you the name, but like so like all of their stuff is just like so eclectic
I want to learn
and
how to
everything.
do that.
I know.
You took sewing classes, right?
Yes. So I did. I'm trying to maybe take one this fall where it's like literally upcycle clothing.
Oh, that's
because
dope.
the reason why I wanted to sew is because I love thrifting. Because it's like it's so much fun to thrift, but it's so hard to maybe find a piece that fits the way
just right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like being able to like customize clothes a little bit is like something I definitely want to get into, because again, you find the best stuff when you thrift.
Yeah.
And
then especially if you can just make it perfect, like, are you kidding?
Right?
Yeah.
Or like Kyle and Annie, they've taught me like embroidery and everything like that too. So it's just
fun.
like even like a little like custom, like just like a little thing on the like maybe the like the pant leg or a sleeve that like makes it yours, that you know it's yours. I love that.
Yeah. I want to learn how to sew really bad. Annie said she has an old sewing machine she's gonna give me, which I'm like, thank you, queen. I like know the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could make a stitch.
Oh, if we can get you on a machine, we can like literally teach you within a couple hours.
Amazing.
It's a lot easier just like to do it. And then I think like to me when I took the sewing class, they said if you like to be a sewer and to like get into sewing, you have to like ironing.
Sure.
And it's like the one thing I can't stand.
Okay, totally. I do hate that as well.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like you do have to like iron, and then like the math of like laying everything out and measuring it all right.
Famously
and, like,
bad at math.
No. Literally, as soon as I graduated college, like everything went out the window.
No, same.
That brain is not with me anymore.
No.
But I
pull out my calculator to do a tip at a restaurant. Like
literally. I do the whole like move the decimal over, multiply by 2, and that's like the only math I can ever do.
James has tried to teach me that trick so many times. I'm like, you know what's faster for me? This. Like literally this is automatic.
Exactly.
I don't even have to let these things pass through my brain.
Mm-hmm. I remember when we were kids growing up and they're like, you're not going to have your calculator for everything in your life.
False.
I have a computer in my pocket.
Literally. I can ask Siri. I don't even have to type in the numbers.
Yes. Oh my gosh. My Siri hates me by the amount of stuff I ask her.
No, totally. Do you do like any of the fun accents or anything on your Siri, or is she sort of the standard issue?
I used to have this is so a British like male voice.
Love.
And then I was like, a man's not going to tell me what to do. So I immediately switched it back. I was just like,
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah, I was like, wait, a man is telling me.
Stop speaking to me like this.
Yeah, it's like, when I'm asking for the weather, he's telling me the weather. He's telling me that no. So
like when it's time to turn right, you're like, okay, asshole.
Could not. So we immediately went back to like the standard Siri voice, and we have a very tumultuous relationship, but she's always there for me.
Totally.
And
she's there in a pinch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With a little bit of sass.
No, very much so. And I always be like, thank you at the end, just like so absentmindedly. And then she'll be like, you're welcome. And then I'm like, how dare you?
I know. That's just so crazy. But I also, do you ever use ChatGPT?
Okay, so when I was applying for jobs.
Right. Yes, totally.
If anyone's looking for a job, use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Put in like the application and just say, write me a cover letter.
So smart.
What are the top 10 like keywords?
Because we don't have time to do that.
Don't have time. I mean, like when companies are using AI too to filter out through my applications, right. I'm gonna use AI to send there. Exactly. So yeah, do love ChatGPT. Recently just saw like a TikTok or Instagram reel about someone doing like the whole color analysis.
Yes.
I want to do that.
I want to do that so bad, except I've used every single fucking filter on TikTok and I cannot figure mine out to save my life. I need an expert.
Well, supposedly, if you go to ChatGPT and you just have to like, I don't know how you find like the panoramic color, but it's like if you do your face, hair,
okay,
and
like your eye or
maybe
something.
Maybe it's your eyes, or maybe it was lip color. I don't know. It's some hair, face, hair, and something else, and then you put in like those exact like number, like Pantone numbers into ChatGPT and ask if you're like a summer, fall, winter, spring. It will tell you, and then if you can go farther and ask like what are colors within that. Amazing. I need to figure that out. But how to find your Pantone shade of your skin tone? Right. I didn't look that far into it.
Right.
I saved it. I was like, come back to it later. Will we? Probably not. But
well, and I feel like that's one of those things where like in every photo it's going to be a little bit different based on the lighting.
No, completely.
But I want to know so bad. But when I use ChatGPT, I feel like I'm constantly typing like, thanks.
Yes.
And it's like, you don't have to do that, but you just feel like you should.
Or please, can you do this?
Yes. Or I'll be like, yes, that was exactly what I needed. Like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, when the AIs take over, they'll
Right.
spare us.
So true.
They'll spare us.
Right. We're the polite ones.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that is crazy.
I know.
AI is insane.
It is crazy.
The AI now being part of like Instagram and
Right.
Google, no one asked for that.
I know.
No one asked for that.
When it's on my Google too, I'm kind of like, okay, but I just feel like there's no actual source attached to this. You're pulling from
Exactly.
everything, but like,
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you. Yeah, completely. I'm starting to use AI a lot more in my job, which like part of that is fun and I use it to help me brainstorm and things like this. But at the same time, I'm like, shouldn't I be able to work less now that we have this? Like this is like making things exponentially faster for everyone
Yeah.
involved. And the whole point of that, in my opinion, is okay, now us humans should get to relax a little bit. And that is so not what's happening.
Not at all.
No.
It's like more competitive.
Yes, it's awful. So would love to take a breather, but that's cool.
I know. I know.
I guess you're just coming off a breather, so maybe you're not
well,
burned out.
I know. I've been working for like 2 months and in this new job, and I'm like, I'm not meant to work.
I know. I feel the same.
It's just, I don't know. The world's burning.
I know.
I'm trying to at
That's
least.
what I'm saying. I just want to go have some fun.
No, seriously. That's what like.
Frolic, like
Yes,
chapel.
Exactly. Speak on it. But yeah, no, I'm just like, the world is burning. I want to have
Straight
some
up.
fun. I'm not really like, I don't have like planning for a future. Like,
I know.
what is that?
Because
World
why
War
would we even do that?
Exactly. It's like the earth burns, World War III.
100%.
Like, so it's,
I
let's just
know.
have fun. Let's enjoy it. Let's have a
Seriously.
brat summer.
Yes, literally.
And we are. And we are.
We absolutely are. It's been honestly amazing. That album changed the trajectory of my summer, I think.
Oh, and I just like love how much it's taken over.
Same.
So happy
It's
for
just what
Charlie.
the people needed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, I kind of like what we were talking about earlier with like niche groups. It's like
Yes.
there's so many different niche groups, but there was like an interview with Charlie, and she was just saying how like niche is becoming more popular.
Yeah. So true.
And like staying with, it's like not like being niche, becoming popular and then conforming, but like staying in your lane and just like
Yes.
staying true to that.
And then just finding so many other people who are the same as you.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling in
And
the
then
whole world.
inviting other people in to be like,
Yeah.
experience what we have been doing.
Yeah.
So I love
Because
that.
it's fun over here.
Exactly. Individuality, we love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like a carbon copy.
No,
I don't
same.
like a basic bitch.
Simply too boring.
Yeah, too boring.
There's simply just too little time to be a basic bitch.
And there's too much out there.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to?
I know. It's so much more interesting to find your own lane.
Exactly. I feel like,
and
I
thrive
don't know.
in it.
When you were talking about like personal style earlier, it's just like when I see someone that looks like eclectic or just like different, I'm like, I want to
Totally.
pick your brain. I want to know
Yes.
everything about you. I want to
Right.
know like why you think, how you thought that,
Yeah.
and then just like keep on going.
Completely.
It just makes me like, I don't know. You have a point of view, and I love that.
Right, right.
Mhm.
And it's individual to you, and it's built from all these random little things in your life, experiences that you've accumulated. How
Mhm.
cool is that?
Exactly, exactly. I love like a strong opinion. I don't
Yeah.
care what it is. I mean, I do sometimes.
Sure.
I know. Ooh.
Sure, so true, so true.
But like, I'd rather you be like passionate about something than to be like in between about everything.
No, totally.
So
Otherwise, it's like, okay, so you haven't formulated any of your own thoughts. Yeah.
So what are some strong opinions you have?
Some of my strongest opinions. Let's see. Some strong opinions of mine. I definitely get something that I would call road rage on the sidewalk. Walking slow pisses me the fuck off. That's a strong opinion of mine.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? The way you described it too, because that is the perfect way to, it's a road rage on the sidewalk.
100%.
There is a right and there's a
Yeah.
wrong way to walk on the sidewalk. Let's talk
Completely.
about that.
Yeah.
How would you describe your right way?
So to me, it's like, well, everyone needs to be keeping up with the pace that the person in front of you is going.
Okay.
Because obviously there's a flow of traffic going on here, and we
Yes.
all need to sort of meet those standards.
Yes.
I also hate when there are like a huge group of people and no one's scooting the fuck over. It's like, hello, excuse me.
Or that, or it's like, and then like, let's say it's like a group of people and you're in a group of people and you all move over,
Yes.
and then no one else on that group
That is
moves
the
over.
rudest shit
So
of
it's
all
like,
time.
what makes you
Right.
think
What makes
that-
you better than me?
Exactly. Or it's like you saw us all move over, so that just gave you the mindset, be like, oh,
I'm gonna stay.
Like they're less. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's I know it probably doesn't go through their minds like this,
Right.
but it definitely goes, like, I think they're thinking this.
Same.
But yeah, no.
Well, it's like, okay, the other option is what? We do a chicken fight and see who fucking moves until we
I'll throw an
slam into
elbow.
each other.
Yeah. No, but it's like, I'm big. Like, sidewalks, it's 2 lanes.
Right. 100%.
It's 2 lanes.
Yes.
It's not made for the couples to be walking
No.
hand in hand,
Right.
slow as hell.
Straight up.
I
single
do
file.
exactly. I'm try to be a little more forgiving when I'm walking behind someone.
Sure.
'Cause it's like maybe they didn't
They
see
don't
me or
see
anything.
They
but,
might even have their AirPods in.
but I definitely be walking by being like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
so sassy.
No, same.
So loud so everyone hears. I'm a fast walker.
Yeah.
I like to
Me too.
get places.
Well, James always gets mad at me. Granted, shorter legs. No offense, honey. Love you. But he's always so mad at me because I'm always like picking up the pace of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're all walking to a bar or a restaurant or somewhere, I'm at the front and I'm trying to set the pace. And he's
Thank
like, you are
you.
going too fast. And I'm like, no, you're going too slow.
Yeah. Well, when you're in a group like that, it's like you leave a bar, you could still be like hanging out outside the bar.
Yeah, we're
it's like,
having fun.
Exactly.
And we're on our way to the next place. And we might as well just get there sooner so we can keep having more fun.
Exactly. I walk with efficiency. I do everything
not
like
here to mess around.
bird's eye view. Like what streets can we cut
Yes,
through
totally.
and everything. Love cutting through an alley.
No, absolutely.
Love, especially when it's packed. It's like, I'm not gonna.
Right. Less people in the alley.
No, literally. But yeah, no, that was a great way to describe it.
That's a strong opinion of mine.
And I support you
What's
fully.
one of yours?
Strong opinions of mine. I know. I asked that question. Now I'm trying to think.
It is hard.
I know it is hard.
I'm an opinionated person, but I'm like, okay, what do I feel strongly about?
I know.
Could be something silly.
Yeah, I guess strong opinions, like you have to have like a taste in music of genre, like a genre of music.
Oh, totally.
I'm not, like when people say they like everything, like granted I do say that because it's easy. It is nice learning new music and everything.
Yeah.
But like tell me your favorite, like I know you have a favorite artist.
No, totally.
Even if it's a guilty pleasure, like tell
Right.
me. Like I
Don't
want to
be
know.
embarrassed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So definitely that. I would say
Do you have any types of music that you hate? Music genres?
country.
Okay, totally.
I'm born and raised Texas.
Yeah.
It's just not
You
my
have the right.
vibe. Exactly. It's a trauma response a little bit,
that makes
but
total sense.
it's just not my vibe in particular. And I think I say this being like, when I say this is like Texas country, like Green Tractor,
Yes.
beer, like those kind of songs, like not my vibe. Like maybe like old Western country where it's like more just like about a story, more like guitar and everything. I do like that.
What about like an Orville Peck?
See, love an Orville Peck.
Okay.
But again, I think like that's more like anything queer.
Yeah. It's okay, fair.
Exactly. If it's queer, I'll take it.
Totally.
But yeah, I guess that's not a particular genre of music I like. Trying to think what else. Strong opinions.
It's tough.
I know it is tough.
I mean, sometimes when you're on the spot, it's like, yeah, maybe I have no convictions about anything suddenly.
I know. I guess it's just like anything, like have like what's your favorite food?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? I'm a big like favorites person. Like tell me your favorite color, tell me your favorite animal,
totally.
your favorite season,
Absolutely.
your favorite artist, your favorite book. Just like I want to know that like at least feel like you're just like
you've had a couple thoughts.
Yeah, or there's like you have like a top pick for everything.
Yeah.
I think like that's why I like
Even
to know.
if it changes.
Exactly.
Because that's realistic, but you should have some answers to the question.
Exactly.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color? I say my favorite colors are glitter, clear, and tie-dye.
Amazing.
And people are like, those aren't colors. And I'm like, they are colors.
No, I understand.
So yeah, so it's like, yeah, anything sparkly, translucency I love, and then tie-dye. But then for thinking like just like, you know, Crayola box.
Your standard issue.
I'm a pink and red.
Okay.
Yes. Love warm tones.
Yes.
Mhm.
I love orange. Orange is my favorite color.
Love.
I don't really look good in orange. Like I wouldn't say it's my favorite color to wear, but it's definitely a color I like to be around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah. Maybe if I were a little more tan, orange would look normal on me, but yeah.
I get that. I get that.
We're giving pale princess over here. We're giving she needs to go outside.
That's so funny. But like what orange thing? So like stuff that you like, I guess it's not since the clothes.
Like my orange chairs.
Okay.
I love like orange flowers whenever I'm picking flowers or doing a bouquet or something. I like to be surrounded by orange. I gravitate towards like orange books, you know.
Okay,
if there's like
okay.
I don't know. It's a color that I'm like pretty.
Are you like a sunset girly?
Totally.
Okay.
Hard to argue with the sunset though.
It is. I know that was kind of like a very like, if you said no, it'd be like, oof.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what's
no.
actually the matter with you?
But yeah, no, I guess so. Yeah. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Fire sign, baby. Orange, red. Yes.
Yeah.
Love. Okay, so happy Leo season.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, when's your birthday coming up?
My birthday already happened.
Oh my God, happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much. I am like literally cuspy cusp.
Oh, okay, so it
I
just
am
happened.
Day one.
Love.
Yeah.
Oh my God, love a Leo.
Yeah.
Love a Leo.
Which is probably why I have a podcast.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong. Hey, we need them. We need them.
So true. What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay.
So again, fire
I'm
signs.
a Sag rising.
Love,
I have a lot of fire in my chart.
I love. Same.
Yeah.
My mom's a Leo, so it's
Okay.
like love Leos.
Totally.
I just like fire signs in general. Like
Yeah.
I know people say we're crazy and like up there, but it's like
Right.
I know your vibe and I get it
Completely.
and I like respect it.
Well, and it's like, okay, I am a little crazy, but I'm also the life of the party. So
I know. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What is wrong with that? No one wants the life of the party to be like sane.
right.
We
How
want
boring
a little.
is that?
Exactly.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be the life of the party.
Exactly. What's your moon?
Scorpio.
Love.
Mhm.
Okay.
Crazy girl.
So she a little crazy.
Yeah. For sure.
But we love that. We love that.
Thank you for saying that.
No, I mean, I love fire signs. As a fire sign, I love fire signs. I like earth signs because I feel grounded with them. I feel
Totally.
like we're very opposite, but I know, like, they get me.
Yeah, yes.
Air signs, love just because they're so like spontaneous and just like
Totally.
you never know with them. And then like water signs get me.
Yeah.
Water signs are interesting, but I feel like Scorpio gives the energy of a fire sign.
Yeah, that's
Without
fair.
like how crazy.
Yeah.
They're the same kind of crazy.
Yeah. See, my
so
mom's
yeah.
a Scorpio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
So,
love that.
We got a lot going on at our house.
Exactly. No, my household growing up, my mom's a Leo, my dad's a Scorpio, I'm a Sagittarius, my brother's an Aries.
Okay.
So it's just
yes.
yelling. It's
Totally.
just yelling and like manipulation.
Yeah.
But I
know
mean,
how that goes.
it's home.
Right. Well, so my mom is like pretty deaf. She's like 60% hearing loss. It might even
wow.
be more now because, of course, you know, your hearing goes as you get older. And she's been that way forever. So, yeah, I'm used to yelling in my house just because that was like normal. That was just what you had to do to get your point across. I remember the first time that I ever like yelled in a fight with James. And he was like, what the fuck is going on? His family does not ever raise their voice. And me and my mom like immediately start yelling. And then it's over in like 5 minutes. You know, it's just like, okay, we got that out. Now it's all good.
Exactly.
And so when I first did that to him, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, no, you're supposed to do it back.
Yeah. No, complete.
Yeah.
In public, like with people, kind of like going back to the walking thing and like the inconsiderate, you think you're like, do you find yourself with people that maybe are inconsiderate with you in public? What do you feel like yourself? Would you lash out?
I think in public, I keep it more toned down. I remember I used to get, and this is because I used to get really mad when my mom would yell at me in public. Like, I was like, you're being fucking embarrassing. We need to take this outside. Yeah. So it kind of depends. I guess it really just depends on what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
How about you?
It's funny because like a lot of my Chicago like friends have always been like, you're so nice. Like I would never like imagine you in that situation. Yeah. I tell them, I know. I'm like, I tell them like, I cannot wait for the day where someone like does something. We're in a group and someone says something sideways to one of y'all.
Totally.
Oh, I just like my venom will come out.
Absolutely.
It'll be like so cathartic for me, but I have no problem, especially like, you say like to me, whatever, I can blow that off my shoulder, but you say someone like to a friend or someone I'm with, like, I can't fight, but I will talk. I will like act like I can fight. Like,
no, completely.
I will get up in your face. Like there was time, like a couple times. I remember one specific time in college where we went to a football game that was not in our college town. And this one drunk frat bro was just like being a little too loud behind us in line. And I was not having it. So I turned around and started talking to him. And then my two roommates are bigger than me. They were like, they pulled me right. Like, Dante, it's not worth it. I'm still like, I'm thinking like, I know I'm not going to get in a fight, but hopefully they'll back me up.
Right.
But yeah, no, I just like kind of like the going like the walking thing, like just like the inconsiderate like people when you don't know who someone is. If you walk into a situation where you're already thinking less of someone, I don't do that. I don't do that, and I have no problem saying it.
I completely agree. I feel like that's a good distinction too, because like if it's like a one-on-one interaction with like someone that I know, no, I probably won't yell at you.
Yes.
But sure, in a situation like that, yeah, because fuck you.
Exactly. I'm not going to let you win.
Yeah.
And I love arguing.
No, totally.
I love yelling. I can do this all day.
Right. No, I feel the same too. And yeah, I love to win a fight. I love to win an argument. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best feelings in the entire world.
It is. It is. And I get to the point sometimes where it's like, there's like all's fair in love and war. Like
no,
I will cut deep.
Yeah.
I will say some like things where
100%.
People will be like, I can't believe you just said that. And I'll be like, I don't care. Like I'll walk away like no regrets.
No,
exactly.
Totally.
But I mean,
even if I know I'm wrong, like halfway through, I'll be like, you know what? Now I just have to see this through. I'm like, I am actually seeing on the other side of this, and you are right, but I have to see. I'm not gonna
let you think you won.
Which is toxic, and I know that.
Yes, but I mean, like, I don't. Again, going back to the strong opinions.
Right.
I want to see the fire. I want to see some fire in you.
Yes.
Give it to me.
Totally.
But yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I can't wait to. I hope something happens to us when we're out one day.
Really? No, we're literally gonna link arms and be like, we're gonna get up in somebody's face.
Oh.
We should pick a fight.
Let's make a man cry.
Yes.
Oh.
There's nothing better.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing better than like you're like atypical finance bro, goes to the gym,
some fucking douchebag.
Exactly. Just like bringing him down a notch.
Yeah.
Bring him like
because
I'm here for it.
They deserve. Yeah.
I have time. I have all the time.
In fact, I'll make some more. Yeah.
I had plans. I canceled them. Because I want to argue.
Really? No, 100%. Well, in the spirit of strong opinions,
yes.
I would love to get into your good, bad, ugly.
Okay, let's
start
do
with
this.
your good.
I wrote down a couple. Okay, so we kind of got into this a little bit. My good. 2024 new music.
Okay, so true.
Has been the only thing getting me through this year, and I know this year is about to like end in a crazy, crazy way.
Yeah.
But we have all this music that started from like day one.
Thank God for that. Literally.
So much.
Yeah.
So much good music.
Yes.
What is any top picks for you?
I mean, I'm loving the pop girl renaissance. I just think like between Chapel, Sabrina Carpenter, and my girl Charlie, like what a trifecta. Like these women are bringing the shit back. I will also say a little bit chiller of albums, but I loved Billie.
Okay, this was the first Billie album that I listened to front and back.
Yes.
Loved
kind of
it.
Same. Yeah.
Loved it. I feel like it was definitely one of her more like uplifty albums, which
In comparison to the pop, it's chill, but for her, it's
exactly
upbeat. Yeah.
exactly, and that's why I think I got a little more into it. And it was just like a good vibe.
Yes.
But yes,
also Beyonce. I mean, I feel like, so honestly, the pop girls overshadowed her a little bit this year.
well, I just so much music
So
has
much
come
music.
out.
Yeah, but Cowboy Carter I did love.
I know.
Is that country that you, how do you feel?
I'm a country fan.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Absolutely.
I know, going back to like literally what I just said. I love country.
Yeah.
No, that was a great album. I did love that. I'm always big, like usually the first song of an album doesn't get me.
Yeah.
It's always like, I understand we're starting the story, but American Requiem.
No, totally.
Sat.
Uh-huh.
I was listening to that in my bathtub. Sat.
Wait, love that.
I like put it on.
that.
I like lit a J and I was just like, I'm gonna experience
Totally.
this, and it was so good.
Would you say you listen to most albums all the way through?
Okay, that was one of my friends was like 2024. They want to listen to full bodies of work.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been
I love
doing,
that.
especially for showers, like just putting on an album and like fully listening to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's really made me appreciate artists more and understand that like there is always a story behind an album.
There's such a
And
purpose. Like,
there
if you have to kind of
is.
see it all the way through.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
feel like, like some albums, I feel like now, like newer albums to me, where there are songs that like really just flow into one another.
Yeah.
So you really like, you have to listen to the full album to get that experience.
So true.
Because listening to like a couple singles here and there, like it is cute. It's fun for a pregame and everything to like
Yeah.
get the party going. But to like sit down and really listen to like a full body of work, it's like
It just gives you the full experience. Yeah. I feel like, honestly, the album that made me start doing that in the first place was Lemonade, because that was just beyond.
That was insane.
That's a motherfucking story if I heard one.
And that movie too.
Yeah. So good.
Art.
Cinema.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, no, we love. But yeah, no, Cowboy Carter was amazing.
Yeah.
And then also just like getting into all the lore behind that and like
I
what
know.
she's gonna do with the third album.
Seriously?
And it's just like But
Plus,
yeah.
I love a teaser. It's just fun.
Exactly.
Sure, keep me on my toes. I like it up here.
I love that. I love that. But where are the visuals?
No, right.
Where are the visuals?
Right. Where's my next movie?
Exactly. Or just give me a music video.
So
but also
true.
these looks, especially when she like came back
Serving.
with like the Olympics too and
Yes.
everything. Loved
And the long
that.
hair. Amazing.
It's just so good. I love red and white and blue together as an aesthetic,
Totally.
as patriotic, not my vibe.
I will say the Olympics, and I actually chatted about this on my podcast this week. I was kind of like, maybe we need to take that aesthetic back. We need to rebrand it.
I will be here like a Tom Brown moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's what like we love.
Yeah.
We love. But and then she's been fucking killing it with the looks.
I know.
I mean, like that's all the only visuals we're getting, so it's like I guess we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
But
So true.
yeah, no. And then who else? I'm like there was a couple people that I wrote down. Megan, she
Yeah.
came out with a new
Yes.
album. So good.
Mhm.
So good. She's been killing the game.
Completely.
And yeah, love her. Doja put out like a second part to Scarlet, which we love. Waiting for Kesha's new album.
Okay, fun.
It's so good. Have you listened
Was
to her?
she at Lala? No.
She was at Lala.
Yeah.
She was at Lala, and then she had a sold out show at House of Blues. Did not get tickets.
Yeah. I'm
but
loving that she's back on the scene.
Loving
Yes,
her
girl.
their single Joyride. Love it. It's like
Amazing.
TikTok, but like grown up, and
Right.
like I'm excited for this new era.
And
of
you know what?
hers.
Grown-ups can be on TikTok too.
Exactly.
Let us have fun. For once.
period. But yeah, no, just like that's honestly been like the big vibe. I've
Totally.
like I'm not really into making playlists, but I made one playlist and I'm like tracking this entire year because I just want to remember. I feel like I want to remember this year
Yes.
specifically for the music and trying to
Yes.
do it that way.
I completely agree. This has been an insane year of music.
It really
Yeah.
has.
And we needed that in terms of a pick-me-up.
We really did.
Yeah.
We really did. What are your favorite like music genres? What do you dabble with?
So I feel like in like my downtime, or if I'm just listening to music on my own, I'm honestly mostly listening to like indie, I guess a little bit of indie pop, a little bit of indie rock. I like alternative music, but when I'm like ready to have fun, or I'm getting ready for a night out, or like if I am hosting a party, I love pop music. I just love it. There is something in there. It's like drugs. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can't go wrong. I feel like I dabble in a lot of different kinds of music. As a Wisconsin girl, I definitely had a country phase. You know.
We all did.
You can't avoid it. It's impossible. And I like rap and hip hop. I don't listen to like James like loves like Future.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really gotten into that.
Yeah.
Respect it. But I feel like for me, I like female rap artists the best.
Oh, I mean, when it comes to music, I'm listening to girls, gays, and theys.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
And honestly, I really just girls.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm not trying to have a man tell me what to
do. Literally.
I'm not trying to listen to a man
even
yell
if it's
at me.
in song.
Literally, even if it's in song. There are like very few male artists that like I truly follow and listen to. I'm all about the girls.
Yeah.
Kind
of same.
But yeah, it's just I don't know what it is.
Yeah. They just know how to bring it down,
they
know?
they really do.
Yeah.
And it's just they get it.
Completely.
It's something about
it's a more relatable experience.
Yeah. And it's something about, I don't know, being like just being on the out of something, like being a minority in any kind of way.
Totally.
Just like the way your art is presented.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of like a fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
so true.
Being
like there's empowerment in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I love when it's just like it's more authentic, it's more real, it's more true.
Yeah.
So,
I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
What's your like favorite genre, go-to genre?
Pop. I'm like a pop girly till the day I die.
It's just the best.
Exactly. Like my music, like I describe it as like it's pink.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
My music is pink. It's like bright bubble gum.
Yeah.
It's pop, 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 pop.
I definitely also listen to some maybe even a little bit more electronic music, but I feel like nowadays it's also hard to like define a genre. Like everybody's dabbling in a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
and so many artists are like trying new things.
Right.
I feel like
because like obviously Charlie has like hyper pop stuff too.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is just like I think understanding that like you don't have to be within one genre.
Right.
Like you are an artist.
So true.
And express that however you want. And I also think like there are artists that like work with specific producers for like everything. So it's like their sound kind of does stay the same.
Yeah.
Obviously they have different eras and they're feeling different things when they're writing different music and stuff like that. But I love artists that like are constantly working with new people or they work with like one producer for one album and then something else. So it's like you can like actually hear a difference.
Yeah.
So it makes the story that they're trying to tell, it just makes each album like individual and more of like an era.
So unique. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It brings you back to a specific time of place. Yeah.
I love when a song can take you back to like a specific memory.
Totally.
That's the
And I feel like a lot of the music that's been released this summer is going to be doing that for me. Like, that's so exciting to think about in a couple years from now.
I know. I wasn't going to, but I did buy the Brat vinyl.
Oh,
I'm like,
same.
I need to just remember this.
This is a piece of history,
It
love.
truly is.
Mm-hmm.
It's hitting everyone,
No,
and it's hitting
seriously.
everyone hard, which I love because I've been a Charlie fan for a while, and I'm like, I'm so glad that she's getting her flowers right now.
Same.
She deserves it, especially like she is in the music industry.
Yeah.
She got writing credits everywhere. She's got producing credits everywhere. So I'm loving that like it's her music that's taking off now.
So true. Yeah.
But this is like a time capsule.
I know.
And it's like,
yay! How lucky are we?
Exactly.
No,
I'm so
totally.
excited to be like, listen to this album like 10 years down the line and just remember like this time.
Straight up. And the fond memories.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, well, let's get into your bad.
Okay, the bad. And also, I want new music. Daycatcher's new album.
Oh, you love it?
Love. Camera Phone Slide.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite song on the
Amazing.
album. So yeah, love that.
Well, like, and he's a person that I'm like, what is your genre? And he's like, I don't really know. You know, like, it's hard to kind of pinpoint what that is.
And for someone that I say I like pop and everything, I love his music.
Yeah.
Daytona will forever be like a summer, like my summer song.
Wait, I love
It's
that.
always just like a great song to start at the beginning of summer, and then it's a
Yeah.
fun song to end the summer with too, because it's still like it still it hits those vibes.
No, totally.
But yes, okay, and then bad. Okay. I have a couple. So I said moving. Moving's a bad. I just moved. Yeah,
fucking sucks.
Just moved at the beginning of last month. It sucks. I'm not like packing up, moving into a new space.
Yes.
I'm a procrastinator, so like unpacking
Same.
is not fun. It is fun decorating a new space, so it's like I just need to get more in that mindset.
Yeah.
But the act of moving, I always lose something.
I know.
I always lose something,
And it's
and I'm
always
packing.
something that you love. Like it's never like something that you could have just forgotten about.
No, literally.
Yeah.
So
What'd you lose this time?
I lost like 2 shirts that I cannot find.
Sad.
One of them I actually really like. We have these. The college I went to were really big into class rings.
Okay,
and
totally.
it's like a big thing. So you get your ring in a box, and the person that you ask someone to present you your ring.
Oh, that's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's like this huge thing. They take it out of the box and they give it to you. I cannot find my like ring box. It has like my school logo on it. It's like this
Oh.
nice wooden ring box.
Hey, that sucks.
And I'm like tearing my room up for it right now. So I'm like, ugh.
You have to assume you just put it in a stupid.
That's
like,
what I'm telling
it's gotta be
myself.
there.
I know. That's what I just need to finish unpacking. But moving is not fun. I like being situated in a place.
Yeah, same.
I don't mind like exploring and like seeing new places and everything, but like I'm not trying to like pick up and move every year.
No, and I feel like I did that pretty much every single year that I lived in Madison.
That's crazy.
And this is the first. Well, I guess I stayed in my very last Madison apartment for 2 years. This will be the first place that I've stayed for 3 years since living with my parents.
Isn't that that's
Like,
a huge
that's-
accomplishment though.
Yeah, it is.
That's so much fun. This space, like you're gonna remember it
I know.
forever.
I love this apartment. I think as long as James and I are renting in Chicago, I want to stay here.
I mean, this is like stereotypical like Chicago apartment.
Totally.
The wood accents everywhere. The little sunroom right here.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, no, you guys have a great place
I
and very
know.
well decorated.
Thank you.
Very well decorated. But
the decorating part is fun. You do have that to look forward to.
It is fun, and I definitely like I got rid of a bunch of stuff too, because a lot of the stuff that I got was right after college.
Right.
So it's like now I'm like finding a little more of my style and like what I
Totally.
like buying pieces that I want to keep for a while
right.
and
Instead
everything.
of like Wayfair. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just found this like really nice vintage furniture place up in Rogers Park, and
Oh,
I got like a really cute dresser and nightstand.
Nice.
That's like brutalist, like oak wood, like very
Amazing.
nice. So yeah, and it was like fun searching for that and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that weekend that I also moved during Pride weekend, and I
Oh.
live right
no.
next to the Pride parade.
Totally.
So that Sunday, like
Did you get movers? No.
I got movers,
Okay.
but like it took probably 2 hours to get to my apartment because they have to just like go through all the roads and everything.
Oh no.
So like I got movers too, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we have boxes and we have everything. Like, don't worry, we'll pack everything." And I was like, "Okay."
They packed for you?
Well, that's what they said they were gonna do. They're like, "We have
Okay.
all the supplies. Don't worry about it." They
Yeah.
showed up with 3 boxes to move a 1-bedroom.
3?
3 boxes to move a 1-bedroom. So everything went in trash bags. I felt like I was Angelina on Jersey Shore season 1. Like everything was in a trash bag.
Yes.
So yeah, but no, movers are the way to go. I
Yeah.
can never.
No.
My brain does not work like that. Like
Yeah.
moving a couch out of a door frame.
No, it's actually stuck there forever.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You physically cannot
No,
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
So no,
Completely.
literally, like my brain does not work like that.
Well, and for me, it's like, okay, I feel like James and I did that a couple times in Madison from apartment to apartment. Biggest fights we've ever gotten in. I'm like, let me just pay the extra fee to maintain my sanity.
Literally, my parents were like, "We want to come help you move." I was like, "Please, no." My brother,
Yeah.
everyone was offering, and I told my brother like straight up, I was like, "You're gonna get up here, and we're gonna be yelling at each other the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't need
No.
that. Let's not do that."
Right.
My parents bought plane tickets without like they're just like, "We're coming up."
Totally. Well, that's
Thank
sweet.
God, I know, and
Yeah.
honestly, thank God they were here. There's no way I could have done it on my own. But that last night, ooh. But I mean, like again, like we said, family stuff. You yell it out, you
Right.
get it over
Yes.
with, and then you just
Completely.
kind of move on. But it was just like, I don't want to go through that hassle.
No,
I don't want to go
it's
through
worth
that.
every penny.
It
Get the
really
movers.
is. It really is. And honestly, like ask around too, because I feel like you always, rather than just like Googling something,
so true.
people know movers that are cheap.
Yeah,
So,
that is the one thing I didn't realize the trick was because moving across state lines is very expensive. And apparently what you're supposed to do is have one set of movers come and pack your shit. You should drive it across state lines, like just rent the U-Haul or something.
Okay.
Then have a different set of movers unpack your shit, because we didn't do that. And the guys had to pack it up, drive all the way down here, unpack it all, and then drive all the way back. Yeah, it was $3,400.
Oh my gosh.
Which was insane.
And you said what, Madison's like what, less than 2 hours away?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know. And then like somebody else did a similar move and they were like, I think I paid like $600 in total. And I was like, right, totally awesome.
Yeah. No, that's very smart. I had a friend that just did that and I was like, okay, that makes sense. I was like, you paid just as much as me to move from Arkansas to here, so it's like, okay.
Yes.
But also me driving a U-Haul.
Oh, I can never.
In this city?
Yeah.
That was another one of bad mine. I said driving in this city.
I fucking hate it.
You guys said you had a car earlier and I was like, oof.
That's James's business. I like literally do not get behind the wheel because I could drive in Madison, no problem. As soon as I moved here, I thought I'd be driving that thing. I was like, absolutely not. You will catch me in the passenger seat or on the bus. Like, there is no way in hell. Also, the drivers here are so mad and they're cutting all these corners. Nobody follows the rules.
There's no rules. There's no rules on these roads. I was on Michigan Avenue my first year in Chicago, and someone was in the right lane and turned left.
Right.
Cut over 4 lanes
Totally.
and turned left. And it just did it.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, like, go off.
No,
like,
right.
You better work.
Right.
But like that, there's no rules on these roads.
I know.
Everyone is mad.
Yes.
The fact that to take a left, you have to pull out in the middle of an intersection and wait until it gets yellow.
Right.
I cannot.
Sometimes damn near red because everybody's still trying to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
so
then
scary.
cannot. And then a U-Haul.
I just don't have the balls for all that. I really don't.
Cannot.
No.
And parallel parking.
Yeah.
Would rather die. Would rather die.
Same. Especially when you have this much room. Yeah.
Even if I can't pull into a space,
Right.
I cannot.
Yeah.
We're it's so bad. I'm panicking. I'm crying.
Yeah,
I cannot. So yeah, imagine like a U-Haul or anything.
No way.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Literally just be like, cannot drive. No, I had a car last summer for a month. It was a company car. I had it for a month in the city. 5 parking tickets.
Oh no.
I know. I didn't pay any of them because there was a company car.
Yes,
I sent that company car back and was like,
yeah,
done.
that's your
but
business.
Yeah, it's having a car in this city is not it. It's
No.
not the tea.
I love not having it. I have a couple of friends who are always like, I think that I would feel trapped if I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel trapped if I do have one. I feel tied down. Like I have to figure out where to park this motherfucking thing. I love it feels free to me.
It really does.
Especially obviously in a city with good public transit.
Yes, exactly. Like I honestly, besides like Chicago and New York, you have to have a car everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, but that's what I'm saying, like in Chicago specifically,
Right.
but like, yeah, having a car everywhere else. The one luxury I do miss is like driving into a grocery store parking lot, parking, and then driving into like my garage and parking.
Yes.
Like that's the only thing.
And I still kind of have that.
Yeah, that's
and plus with the driver.
Damn, you're the whole setup here.
Really? I know, I'm actually spoiled rotten.
Hey, good for you. Enjoy it. Good for you. You deserve it, girl.
So funny.
I love that.
But like I said, I am the entertainment, so.
Hey, she's a Leo.
100%.
Exactly. We need to have you. Thank you.
And
thank you
you're
for your
welcome.
service.
It's my pleasure.
It's
truly.
a lot, and I don't think people thank you enough for it. So thank you.
You're so sweet.
But yeah, okay. So then the ugly. Okay, I got a couple of these as well. 2 of my big ones: people at the airport and hangovers.
Oh my God, totally.
Hangovers, I think we just all need to get together and figure out a cure.
That's what I'm saying. There
Get rid
has
of
to be
them.
something. There really has to be something.
I cannot. And it's like 2 beers.
I know. It's
I'll
gotten so
feel
much
it.
worse now. Yeah. Yeah.
My body checked out.
Yeah.
Like checked out. I was like, I'll see you when I'm dead, fucker.
No,
Like,
literally.
no, you're on your own, bitch. No,
Left
seriously.
you in the dust. I know.
Literally.
Well, and now I feel like the anxiety through the roof, babes. I feel like I could literally get blacked out in Madison, Wisconsin, and wake up the next morning feeling on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I I don't know, wake up 5 minutes later than I expected to, I'm like, oh my God, my life is over. Everybody hates me.
Yes. Or getting the anxiety still the night before.
No, totally.
That's like when I started getting it the night before, like the Sunday scaries on Saturday night. When that started happening, I was like, what is happening?
I know. Well, and this thing happens where now when I am having fun, like if I'm in a setting where I'm out with friends and I'm like, this is so much fun, I start getting really sad about it ending.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're probably going to do this again literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's all good, love. Like, just enjoy it.
Do you do that with like other things as well?
I feel like the two things I do it, especially if like a friend is visiting or something, maybe they're not here all the time, and then trips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get so sad when a trip is like nearing the end.
No.
And it's like, but you like your house and you like being at home. Like,
no, and it's honestly, we want to be on our bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I don't know why. Have you always been like that too?
Yeah.
I know, me too.
I would say yes. It's definitely gotten like a little bit worse in some ways.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, what is that? But I feel like some of it is like being a working person. Like I'm like, oh, I'm just supposed to go back to my job.
No,
So
literally. Literally. It's like I get 3 days. Well, like I consider Friday to be the third day. Like
Totally.
So it's like you get 3 days to kind of like be yourself, and then you have to
know.
like okay, put the whole like
Seriously.
suit on and everything, different
Code
skin.
switch into work. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Are you like friends with a lot of coworkers? Do you like feel like you bring yourself to work?
I feel like I do in some ways. I think it's a little bit harder too because I'm like pretty much mostly remote now.
Okay.
They got rid of our WeWork in favor of bringing us. My company's based in Madison, so
Okay.
they got rid of that in favor of us like bringing us to the office a little bit more often, which I think makes sense. Like the team of people I manage is ultimately in Madison, so part of that is nice. But I feel like it's a little bit harder to bring your full self to a Zoom meeting.
Completely.
So, but then I feel like it's hard to. My company is mostly younger people. So like when I was in Madison, I feel like I was friends with a lot of people. But I have such a rich social life outside of work that I also don't feel the need. Like I'm just here to get my shit done and go meet up with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, completely.
Yeah.
Completely. I'm the same exact way.
Yeah.
Like we're here for a job.
Right.
I hate it,
I want
but
my
we're
paycheck.
Exactly.
And then I want to go to happy hour with my friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm not really good with like the whole corporate climb, the whole
Same.
like networking, smoozing kind
No,
of thing.
same.
It's not my vibe because yeah, when I'm there, it's like the PG version.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'm just kind of like smiling and laughing like
Totally.
Yeah, very that.
I feel like sometimes I'm bad at like not letting some of that slip through of like there are definitely times where I'm like, okay, that probably you didn't need to say that at work. You didn't need to say that. Could have kept that one to yourself. So we'll try that next time. But I feel like I'm learning that like I feel like I used to really want close relationships at work. Maybe also because I didn't have a lot of friends left in Madison. And now I'm like, I think I'm a lot safer the less that I say.
Yeah, no.
Let me just be here, get my little shit done,
Mm-hmm.
and then
No.
I'm logging off.
Literally
Yeah.
at 5 hits, close that laptop. I will see an email come through because I do have Outlook on my phone, but I won't respond
No, 100%.
until tomorrow morning.
I turned off all my fucking notifications for that stuff. I was like, I do not want to know.
That's so
Slack,
nice.
notifications off. Email off.
That's so nice.
I will check it when I get into the office tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm very much like that. I guess I should just turn. I mean, it's not like I'm checking. It's just like
better.
it's just space taking
Yeah.
up on your phone.
Yeah. And like what? I'm not going to get a personal email. So.
No, my personal email is like 10,000 unread emails.
Same.
Like I'm not looking at
sales
that.
I was like, sure, I'll sign up for the email list, get 25% off. Okay, now I'm on it for life.
Like, and unsubscribing from an email list never works.
No, ever.
It never works.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I also just don't look at. I mean, like besides, I barely do it for work. Like, I just don't look at emails.
No,
Emails are
same.
so like just not it for me.
Yeah. It's feeling ancient.
It feels ancient.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
But hangovers are bad.
Yes. Yeah. We need to get, like, as a society, we need to come together and get rid of them.
No.
Because it's just not it.
It just feels like we're beyond that. We've been doing this for centuries. Like, let's figure something out.
Exactly.
We have so much technology. Why aren't we using it for good?
I know. We have AI. Let's get rid of the fucking hangover.
Straight up.
But yeah, no, it's just not it. And I'm, like you said, love having a vibrant social life.
Yeah.
And I love going out. And, like, yes, you can say no to a drink and everything, but it's just, sometimes it's just fun to, like,
Yeah.
let loose, have a fun little cocktail,
100%.
have a fun little glass.
You can say no, but I'm probably going to say yes.
I'm gonna say yes, especially if, like, we're sitting down talking. Like, I'm
Right.
gonna get a drink.
No, it's the best.
It's the best.
Mhm.
And then my other one was people at the airport, because people at the airport lose all common decency
So
and
true.
common sense once they, like, walked through the sliding doors. And
It is fucking madness in there.
it's
Lawless place.
lawless.
Yeah.
Like, no, who raised you?
No.
To everyone.
Right.
And, like, God bless the TSA agents, but
Yeah.
sometimes them too.
I
Like,
know.
sometimes they get on a power trip,
No,
or
for
the
sure.
gate agents, and it's like,
We get it.
we get it, but, like,
You're going to boss me around while I'm going through security. You're going to
Yeah.
bully me about taking off the shoes and doing it fast and getting the laptop out. But, like, you know, we don't have to actually take that tone.
we really don't.
No.
Okay, I need to be pulled over the side. That's fine. You don't have to,
Yeah.
like, yell at me to go
Right.
do it. And it's like, just tell me what to do. I'm usually, like, traveling by myself, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm just one person,
Right.
and it's very, like. But then everyone else. I get it. When you go on a trip, it's your time, it's your vacation.
Yeah.
Like, you want to have, like, it be all about you, main character syndrome to
Totally.
the max. I
Yes.
get that. I support that.
Yeah.
Don't come within 5 feet of me with that.
No, seriously. Yeah.
It-
Keep your distance.
Yeah, and that's, yeah, exactly. Keep your distance, because people don't understand common, like
No.
a personal space in an airport.
So true.
I love standing, like, away from everything, especially at, like, baggage claim. Like, I'm in the back,
Yeah.
not, like, waiting and everything.
And people are literally, like, pressed to the machine.
People will come up right next to me, and then I'm just like, like, okay, like, put all their bags and everything, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, you really did that. And then my smart ass will be like, I love when people stand right next to me, and just like out loud. And then they'll look at me and they'll just be like, act like I was, or like I'm talking to someone, or like act like I didn't hear that. But it's just like again, who raised you?
No, right.
But
That's because you won't be doing that on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you don't do that at a bar. You don't do
No.
that, like, if you're going to, like, a store or something.
Yeah.
It's just the airport.
Right.
Which, I mean,
People
like,
do just completely forget who they are and what they're about as soon as they get in there. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm always running late. I'm, like, running to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and I'm still have, like, at least, like, understand, like, personal space.
Yes.
Everyone's kind of moving. Again, there's you walk on the right.
Yes.
People walk on the left. There's 2 lanes of traffic.
No, totally.
When you have your suitcase, don't just let it, like, be, like, throwing around all over the
Yes.
place. Get your little cubic, get your little drink, get your little
Yeah.
snack, sit down, shut up,
Mind
and they
your
will call
business.
you when you're ready. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have an outlet next to you, you're golden. You
Right.
won. But
You won. You did.
I love the airport. I love a plane. I love
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
I hate road. Like, I love a road trip. It's cute and everything, but, like, I just don't have the patience for a road trip.
No. I feel like growing up in the Midwest, I used to be road trip girly because for some reason that's just so
Mhm.
ingrained in our way of being. But now that I've had a taste for flying and I live in a city with an airport like O'Hare, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy the flight. I'm
Yeah.
going to buy the flight and I'm going to be there in a couple hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna pack a bag.
Yes.
I love Southwest, so it's like I will be those 2 free bags. I will be using them.
No, same.
Yes.
I check my bag pretty much every time because I have an addiction to having all of my stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing my full-size liquids
Yes.
every single time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to travel with you because I always check my bag too, even
Yeah.
if it's carry-on size.
No, same.
I cannot be bothered carrying it.
And there's nothing more glamorous than walking around an airport with no suitcase. I'm like backpack only girl.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
your bag,
wheels.
your book, your headphones.
Yes.
dead to the world.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's the best.
It is the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I did grow up road trips a lot too. My brother was like
Especially if your friends live like 10 hours away from you.
I know. Girl, I know. That's what's like in college is like 3 hours was like my trip from home. It's like, to me, anything less than 4 hours is nothing.
Yeah.
Anything above 4 hours, let's make it like 14. Let's go cross country.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between for me. But yeah, no, I did grow up a lot going on like road trips because my brother played like select baseball. So like new tournament every weekend. We would be going all over different places in Texas and stuff like that. So I've like, and I think I get that point where that's where like my hatred for road trips began. Because again, it's like, we were going on a trip that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
This is the youngest child vibes. It's like, not for me.
No, right.
So, and then it was just like a long drive to go watch my brother play baseball. Like,
yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, not it.
And you're making it about you.
As it should be. Mom and dad, what are we doing here?
Seriously.
But yeah, no, I just, again, the walk with efficiency, move with efficiency. Let's get there. Let's enjoy our time so that we're not regretting it at the end or having those little like thoughts.
Because it can be better. It can be better than this.
It really can. Yeah. And we have like people like everyone flies.
Yeah. In fact, it's so easy now.
It is. Yeah. It is.
So, okay. Well, my last question for you.
Okay.
Is your hater mode activated today?
My hater mode is always activated. I am a hater till I die.
No, same.
I like, yes, it is like to be nice and to be like, it's definitely be positive. Like I love a glass half full kind of person, but I'm a hater.
No, I know.
I love to bitch and complain.
It's just the best.
It is the best.
And I feel like for me, that's like the deepest level of intimacy. And honestly, being positive with someone is being able to shit on something collectively. Feels amazing.
I love that. I've never considered it to be like a form of intimacy, but it truly is. If you can like, it's easy to agree with someone.
Right.
Especially if something you're super passionate about, it's easy to agree with someone. But I think it's harder to find someone that you like has the same exact like the little ticks that get you. So yeah.
True.
I love that.
Well, my hater mode is also activated, but when is it not?
Work.
And that's why you're perfect, honestly, for this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. This
oh my gosh.
So fun.
It was so much fun. That flew by. That was like, so much fun, Sam. Oh my gosh.
Have to come back on.
I would love to.
Okay, you get to be a regular on the pod.
Yay. Thank you so much.
You become my co-host. Yeah.
Hello. Next week. No,
seriously.
No, but this was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
My absolute pleasure.
It was so much. This one-on-one time, I will love it and I'll never forget it.
It was so easy to chat with you. I could do this for hours.
It was so easy. I was like, okay. I was also thinking like, oh, like how much longer are we gonna do this? Because it's like it's just kind of flowing. I was like, I was worried like, okay, was there a time limit or something? But this was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Guys for listening.
Thank you.
Love you. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's a wrap. I had fun. How about you? As always, thank you for living, laughing, loving, and most importantly, listening to my podcast. Want to stay in the loop? You can find us at Pessimistic at Best on Instagram, or if it's me you're looking for, that'll be at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. Don't forget to rate and review the show, and if bonus content is your thing, you can gain access to extra episodes by joining our Patreon. The link is in our show notes. And last but certainly not least, shout out to James for being the brains behind this operation. Couldn't do it without you, honey. Okay, see you next week.